ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात् कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारदुण्डायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दुग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तककेशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरगः प्रेपीयमानं मुदा भूयात् भारतपङ्कजं कलिमल प्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपात्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये We are in the introduction to the 17th shloka. Bhagavan Krishna had said in the previous shlokas the importance and the benefits of Karma Yoga and the consequence of not doing Karma Yoga. He presented a model called the Jagat Chakra Pravritti. This Jagat Chakra Pravritti is another way of presenting Karma Yoga. Being a part of the Jagat, no one is independent. There is mutual dependency, each one contributing in the perpetuation of this Jagat. This Jagat is set into motion, harmonious motion. And is stated that from how the Anna, the Bhutas come, Annad Bhavanti Bhutani, how the Anna come from Parjanya iti, a chakra, a cycle, a model. It's a model he presented. In that Jagat Chakra, each one has to contribute. Each one has to contribute as a mumukshu, as a one who wants to express a gratitude for what has been given by Bhagavan, an expression of gratitude in the form of contribution to the perpetuation of this Jagat Pravritti Chakra. That is called Karma Yoga. So he presented that benefits of or the results of following the Karma Yoga, that is called Anvaya Mukha Upadesha. And Vyatireka Mukha Upadesha, that is presented if one doesn't follow, one doesn't express, one doesn't give back for what one has received. One just remain a consumer, enjoying what has been given, but not contributing, not adding. That person is a papi. His jivanam is a papa jivanam. Is a stenaha, is a thief. Iti uses very strong words. So therefore, the importance of Karma Yoga presented. Anvaya Mukhena, Vitreka Mukhena. Now, having talked about that, in the following shlokas, that is shloka number 17 and 18, Bhagavan Krishna is going to talk about that who has to do karma. What about the person who is triptaha with himself? Does he have to do karma? Everyone has to do karma yoga, or only ajnanis have to do karma yoga? All this is going to be answered. So, as an introduction to the upcoming shloka, 17th shloka and the 18th shloka, where Atma Jnanam is going to be talked about. Atma Jnanam and Atma Jnani is going to be talked about. Therefore, relevance of Karma Yoga with regard to them is also going to be presented. So, as an introduction to that, here, Bhashyakara says, we can read this. It's a long paragraph. In fact, it is one line. Starting from here, the last class we read this, but we are not completed. We will read now. You can repeat. Evam sthite.
Evam sthite.
Kimevam pravartitam chakram.
Kimevam pravartitam chakram.
Sarvena anuvartaniyam.
Sarvena anuvartaniyam.
Ahosvit.
Ahosvit.
Purvokta karma yoga anusthana upaya prapyam.
Purvokta karma yoga anusthana upaya prapyam.
Anatmavida.
Anatmavida.
Jnana yogena eva nishtam.
Jnana yogena eva nishtha.
Atma vidbihi.
Atma vidhi.
Sankyehi anushteyam.
Sankhyehi anushteyam.
Apraptena eva.
Apraptena eva.
Iti evam artham.
Iti evam artham.
Arjunasya prashnam. Arjunasya
Prashnam.
Ashankya.
Ashankya.
This is one part of the line. And the second part is Swayam eva va.
Swayam eva va.
Shastrarthasya.
Shastrarthasya.
Viveka pratipatyartham.
Viveka pratipatyartham.
Viveka pratipatyartham eva.
Viveka pratipatyartham eva.
Tam va ye etam atmanam.
Tam va etam atmanam.
Viditva.
Viditva.
Nivritta mitya jnanaha santaha.
निवृत्तमिथ्याज्ञानाः सन्तः
ब्राह्मणाः
ब्राह्मणाः
मिथ्याज्ञानवद्भिः
मिथ्याज्ञानवद्भिः
अवश्यं कर्तव्येभ्यः
अवश्यं कर्तव्यः
उत्प्रेषणादिभ्यः
पुत्रैषणादिभ्यः
युद्धाय
युद्धाय
अथ भिक्षाचर्यम् शरीरस्थितिमात्रप्रयुक्तं चरन्ति
शरीरस्थितिमात्रप्रयुक्तं चरन्ति
न तेषाम्
न तेषाम्
आत्मज्ञाननिष्ठा व्यतिरेकेण
आत्मज्ञाननिष्ठव्यतिरेकेण
अन्यत् कार्यम् अस्ति
अन्यत् कार्यम् अस्ति
इत्येवम्
इत्येवम्
श्रुत्यर्थम्
श्रुत्यर्थम्
इह गीताशास्त्रे
गीताशास्त्रे
प्रतिपादयिषितम्
प्रतिपादयिषितम्
आविष्कुर्वन्नाह
आविष्कुर्वन्नाह.
This is a Sangati to the upcoming shloka. So this can be divided into two parts. Even though this is one line, for the sake of understanding, can be divided into two parts. The first part ending with third line, Arjunasya Prashnam Ashankya. Ashikara connects previous shloka. Evam pravartitam chakram nanuvartayati ghayaha. Akhayurindriya ramaha mogham partasa jivati. The next shloka, yes, yasvatmartireva syat, iti is going to start. Now there is connection to be given from that shloka to this shloka. Evam pravartitam chakram na anuvartayati. Those who do not follow this jagat chakra, those who not follow, observe this karma yoga anushtanam iti, their life is useless, wasted, they are papi iti. Having said that, the next shloka is going to say, the one who is atmarati, for him there is nothing to be done. He doesn't have to do anything. The one who revels in himself, he doesn't have anything to be done. So how are we going to connect? So Vashkara, the connection is given by the Vashkara. So this is how in the Sampradaya, the authors, the Vashkara, like Vashkaras, they present the Sangati. Evam sthite kimevam pravartitam chakram sarvena anuvartaniyam. It's a question, interrogative. Sarvena anuvartaniyam. By everyone, sarvena, sarvaihi, anuvartaniyam should be observed, should be followed by everyone. The question, what? This chakram. What chakram? The pravartitam chakram. The chakra, the cycle, the cosmic cycle, annadhavanti bhutani iti, that cycle which has been set into motion by Ishvara, should it be followed by everyone? Kim evam site. This being so, what being so? Connected to the previous mantra. If one doesn't contribute, one's life is wasted, is a stenaha papi. That being so, should everyone follow this, or should everyone contribute for this Jagat Chakra, Evam Pravartitam Chakram, this cycle which has been set into motion, initiated should it be followed by everyone? Pravartitam chakram, the word is an expression of karma yoga. Instead of using the word karma yoga, chakram, the word is used. Pravartitam chakram. So it's a nice way of using the word instead of karma yoga. We use the word chakra, evam pravartitam chakram, or we use the word panchamaha yajna. All these mean karma yoga, a life of contribution, a life of more of contribution, less of consumption. That is required for one's spiritual growth as well as material growth. The more you give, the more comes to you. The more you hoard, then more will be taken away from you. This is a law. So be a giver, just don't be a consumer. Danena adhanam tara. Dhanam is important. Giving is important. Not only giving money or dakshina, not only that, giving your time for the sake of others, giving comfort, taking away the dukkha of others, the form of giving. And for the society in large, constructing schools or ponds or lakes, poultries, all these are form of contribution. So therefore, this Parvatitam Chakram, Sarven Anavartaniyam va, or Ahosvit, or Sarven Anavartaniyam, the or by whom? Anatmavida, Atmanam na janati, Atmanam janati Atmagyaha. Atmanam na janati, na Atmagyaha, Anatmagyaha. Or ye vit is Atmavit, Atmanam veti iti Atmavit. Na Atmanam veti, Anat, na Atmavit, Anatmavit. Atmanam veti iti Atmavit. Na Atmavit, Anatmavit. Nanch tat Purusha Samasa. Anatmavit. Tritiya Bhakti, Anatmavida. Sarven Anuvartaniyam va, Anatmavida Anuvartaniyam va. Kim etat Parvatitam Chakram. This is Karmani Prayoga. This chakra which is Parvatitam is Visheshana to this chakra, Parvatitam Chakram. Sarven Anuvartaniyam va, Anuvartaniyam, Aniyar Pratyaya. Sarvena, that is Karta. That's why Tritiya Bhakti. Karta Tritiya Bhakti is Karmani Prayoga. So, Parvatitam Chakram, Sarvena Anuvartaniyam va, Anatmavida Anuvartaniyam iti. That Anatmavida alone, for the other words are going to be connected to other words in the line. Anatmavida. Now here, you have to observe Sarvena or Anatmavit. Sarva, Anatma. Anatmavit. Two things are there. Sarva, when you tell, it includes Atmavita also. Anatmavita eva anuvartaniyam va sarvena. Sarvaihi. Sarva, when you say, it includes Atmavita as well as Anatmavita. So, the basic question here is, this Pravartitam Chakram should be observed by everyone. Everyone, when we say, it includes this Anatmavita, that is Karma Yogi, as well as Jnana Yogi also. Everyone, by everyone, there is no concession. Everyone, whoever lives, whether it is Jnani, they also have to perform, they also have to contribute. Is it like that? Or only by Anatmavita, or only by Ajnani, this Karma Yogi, this Mumukshu, iti. Now, here, important thing to be understood. If you say Sarvena, everyone has to contribute, that everyone, since it includes Jnani also, Jnana Yogi also, for Jnanam, we don't need karma. If you say yes to that, then there becomes Jnana Karma Samuchaya. There becomes Jnana Karma Samuchaya. Jnana yogi, jnana yogis are those who have the commitment to the pursuit of jnanam and therefore practicing jnana nishta. For them, if this is anuvartaniyam iti, if you emphasize, then that also becomes a sadhana for moksha. Then the Purva Pakshi, those who advocate karma, then may say, yes, Bhagavan Krishna also says, he can say, therefore, in the form of question, here Bhashyakara asks, Sarvenava Anatma Vidava. If you Sarvena, if you say, then Jnana Yogis also have to do karma. Jnana Yogis also have to do karma yoga. That we don't accept. Jnana Yogi who has taken up the lifestyle of either sannyasa or who has withdrawn from performing karma, having interest in the exclusive pursuit of jnanam in the form of Shravana Manana Nidhyasanam, that is a sadhana for them, they also should perform karma yoga. They have grown out of karma yoga. Karma yoga have given their dividend. They have gained sadhana chatushtaya sampati. Therefore, only they are jnana yogis. Why should they perform the means which are required for gaining the yogyata? Already they have got yogyata. Why should they do karma yoga? Therefore, it's very clear. Sarve anuvartaniyam, when we ask, na kevalam anatma vida eva, iti we have to understand. Here, Bhashyakara raises questions and he himself will say, Sarve anuvartaniyam va anatma vida. Now, this anatma vida, the word is that who is anatma with apraptena, by the one. Apraptena eva. Apraptena, the one who has not attained. What he has not attained? Jnana yogena eva nishtam. That is jnana nishta. Jnanam eva yogaha jnana yogaha. Jnana yogena eva nishtam. That is jnana nishta. The nishta, which is the nishta, the committed lifestyle, which is characterized by jnana yoga, that this person, karma yogi, has not attained yet. Therefore, jnana yogena nishtam apraptena, by the one who has not gained this jnana yoga nishta, and that jnana yoga nishta is attainable. How? Purvokta karma yoga anushtana upaya prapyam jnana yogena eva nishtam iti apraptena. So, Purvokta Karma Yoga Anushtana Upaya Prapyam, that qualifies Jnana Nishtam. Prapyam, attainable. Prapyam, what is attained? Prapyam is Dvitya Vibhakti. Jnana Yoga Nishtam is Dvitya Vibhakti. And that is qualified by the word which is also in Dvitya Vibhakti. Purvokta Karma Yoga Anushtana Upaya Prapyam Jnana Nishtam. Prapyam. What prapyam? Upaya prapyam. Upaya means the means of the means. What is the means? Karma Yoga Anushtanam, the observance of Karma Yoga, which has been told before. So, that Jnana Yoga Nishta, which is attainable through the Upaya, the means in the form of practicing the Karma Yoga, which was Purva Muktaha Eva. So, therefore, this apraptena, by the one who has not attained this jnana yoga nishta, which is gainable through the means called karma yoga anushtanam. This karma yoga anushtanam. So therefore, this person is not a jnana yogi, karma yogi. Then Atmavadbhihi Sankyehi Anušteyam. This Jnana Yoga Nishta, which is Practiced by whom? That is also a Visheshana to this Jnana Nishtam. The Jnana Yoga and Nishtam, the Nishtam is there for which the adjectives are Purvokta Karma Yoga Anushtana Upaya Prapyam, one adjective. And another adjective is Atmavadbihi Sankyehi Anušteyam Jnana Yoga Nishtam. This Jnana Yoga Nishta, which is practiced by whom? By Atmavidbihi. Atmavit Atmanam Veti iti Atmavit Taihi Sankyehi. Sankhya is the knowers of Atma. So Sankhya's is another word for the knowers of Atma. Atmavidbihi Sankhyehi. No difference between them. Sankhyas are Atmavidbihi. The word Sankhya is qualified by Atmavit. Atmavidbihi Sankyehi Anušteyam Jnana Yogena Eva Nishtam. That Jnana Yoga Nishta, which is practiced by the people who are qualified people, Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampannaha, who have gained the or who have completely reaping the benefit of Karma Yoga. By Karma Yoga, they have gained the Jnana Yogyata, therefore they are into Jnana Yoga. So the word Jnana Nishtam qualified by two words. Jnana Nishta gainable through the upaya called Karma Yoga, and the Jnana Nishta which is practiced by this Atmavit Sankhyas, that Jnana Nishta apraptena by the one who has not gained. Who is that? This Karma Yogi, that is Anatmavida. Anatmavida, by this Anatmavit, that is Karma Yogi, apraptena Anatmavida Anuvartaniyam should be followed by this Anatmavit, who has not gained the Jnana Nishta, should it be followed only by him. Iti evam artam Arjunasya prashnam ashankya, having anticipating this question, anticipating this, the Arjunasya prashnam, the question of Arjuna, in this, for this purpose, evam evam artham, regarding this, having anticipating the question of Arjuna, Bhagavan Bhashyakara, the Bhagavan Krishna says in the following two shlokas. That is how Bhashyakara connects. So this is one part of the sentence. So in this sentence, it's not a difficult sentence, but to be understood, to connecting the word. Evam pravartitam chakram sarvena anuvartaniyam va anatmavida. That is the content. For anatmavida, all the other words are qualifiers. Apraptena anatmavida. What is aprapta? Jnana nishtam aprapta. And jnana nishtam is qualified by purvokta karma yoga anushtana upaya prapyam jnana nishtam apraptena anatmavida. And one more qualifier is there for jnana nishtam, which is Sankhya Atmaviddihi Sankyehi Anušteyam Jnana Nishtam. Iti adjectives are there. Connect that, then the meaning will become clear. Anticipating this question on the part of Arjuna, Bhagavan Krishna says, Arjuna did not ask. Bhashyakara says, Bhagavan assumes that this could be the question, or this question may arise in the mind of Arjuna, anticipating that question, because the teacher knows when something is taught, when a topic is taught, the possible doubts in the mind of Shishya, the teacher knows. Therefore, before Shishya himself asks, the teacher answers. So, and Bhashyakara presents why Bhagavan Krishna in the next shloka, he says, because this could be the doubt in the mind of Arjuna. Therefore, Ashankya Bhagavan Aha iti. So, first part of the sentence is done. Now, the second part. Second part is, here he says, Swayam eva va shastratasya viveka pratipatyartam eva tam va yetam atmanam viditva. Or, here, that part is over, first part. Now, second part. or why is there or Swayameva. Swayameva, Bhagavan Krishna, he himself. Shastrartasya. Shastrartasya, that is previously, the previous first part, Bhagavan was imagining. The second part, Bhagavan himself is saying, Shastrartasya viveka pratipatyartam. Pratipatti means knowledge, understanding. Viveka pratipatti. Viveka pratipatyartam, for the purpose of understanding clearly, distinctly, what Shastrartasya, for the clear, distinct understanding of the meaning of the teaching of the Shastram, Swayameva, Bhagavan himself, because this Gita is Shruti, like Shruti Iva. Gita also, like a Shruti, presents both Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga. So it is a complete Shastram. Therefore, the entire Veda condensed in the form of the Gita Shastram. Therefore, Gita has the status of a Shastram, Moksha Shastram, it is a Shruti. And therefore, they need to understand the Shastram clearly. Therefore, for the distinct understanding of the teaching of the Shastram, Swayameva, Bhagavan himself, Tamba etam atmanam viditva nivrittamitya jnanaha santaha brahmanaha. Tamba etam. This Tamba etam atmanam, having understood that or this Atma. What is that or this Atma? That tam Atmanam, when you say the Atma is that which is far. Far means not physically. Far in your understanding, it is Paroksha Atma, Paroksha Brahma. First is Brahma is Paroksha. Then Etam Atmanam, that is myself, Etam Atmanam. So tam, the word refers to Paroksha, Etam refers to this Aparoksha Atma. This Atma is not Paroksha, it is Aparoksha, it is myself. Therefore, this Atmanam Viditva, having known this Atma, Nivritta Mitya Jnanaha Santaha Brahmanaha. Here Brahmana means not Jati Brahmana, Here it is Sattva Guna Pradhanaha. Sattva Guna Pradhanaha, the one who is endowed with Sattva Guna, or Jnani Sattva Guna, who has got this Jnanam. Sattva Guna means stands for Jnanam only. So, who has got Viveka, that discerning capability, Brahmanaha Santaha, being Brahmanas, Nivritta Mitya Jnanaha. Nivritta means that which has gone. That which has gone, or he has become free from what? Mithya Jnana. He has become free from Mithya Jnanam, wrong knowledge, false knowledge. What is it, false knowledge? Aham karta, aham bhokta, aham sukhi, aham dukhi. This Sharira Manasangata is myself. This notion, that is Mithya Jnanam. This Mithya Jnanam has gone from whom? That person is Nivritta Mithya Jnanaha. Jnana, the word is Napumsakalinga. When you decline, it is Jnanam, Jnane, Jnanani. Atma Jnanam, Brahma Jnanam, we say. How can be Jnanaha? How can change the Linga? We saw in the recent class, when the Linga changes, then it must be Bhuvrigi Samasa. So here, Nivritta Mitya Jnanaha, qualifying the word Brahmanaha. So Brahmanas are those who have become free from the Mithya Jnanam. Nivrittam Mithya Jnanam Yasmat Saha Nivrittamitya Jnanaha. Bhagavachanam Nivrittamitya Jnanaha. Santaha Brahmanaha, that Brahmana who from whom this Mithya Jnanam, Aham Karta, Aham Bhokta, iti, that Mithya Jnanam has gone away from them, those who, having known Atma, having understood Atma, Nitya Jnanavaddihi Avashyam Kartavyebhyaha Putrishanaadibhyaha Vittaya Atha Bhikshacharyam Charanti. This is a Vakyam from Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, but not literally quoted from Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, paraphrased by Bhashyakara. Vittaya Atha Bhikshacharyam Charanti from Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. So Mithya Jnanavaddihi Avashyam Kartavyebhyaha. Nitya Jnanavaddihi Avashyam Kartavyebhyaha. So, this Avashyam Kartavyebhyaha Putreshanaadibhyaha. So, people who have Mithya Jnanavaddihi, means Mithya Jnanavan, Taigi, Mithya Jnanavaddihi. Those who have got Mithya Jnanam, this false knowledge. What is the knowledge? Agam Karta, Agam Bhokta, that is a Mithya Jnanam. By them, that is Mithya Jnanavaddihi. Avashyam Kartavyebhyaha should be, Avashyam necessarily should be done. Kartavyebhyaha. Putreshanadibhyaha. What is Putreshanadibhyaha? Putreshana, Vitteshana, Lokeshana, iti, Yeshana, Trayam. Three desires are the desire for wealth, desire for Putra, and desire for Loka. These are the three desires which drives a person, which drives a Mithya Jnanavan. Propelled by this Yeshana Trayam, the desire for this, Taihi Mithya Jnanavaddihi, they are after this Yeshana Trayam. So, by them, Mithya Jnanavaddihi, for the sake of Putreshana, Vitteshana, Lokeshana, Avashyam Kartavyebhyaha, by the one, these desires are, which are necessarily entertained by them, that having outgrown from that, Yuttaya, having outgrown from this desires for Putra, Putreshana, Vitteshana, this Lokeshana, that is from this Mithya Jnanam, Yuttaya, having outgrown from this, Atha Bhikshacharyam Charanti, having outgrown from this desires, this Brahmanaha, who are Nivritta Mithya Jnanaha. And what is Mithya Jnana? That is described within quote, Nitya Jnanavaddihi Avashyam Kartavyebhyaha Putreshanadibhyaha. Mithya Jnanam, which is in the form of the pursuit of this Yeshanatriyam, the three forms of desires, having outgrown from that, Vittaya Atha Bhikshacharyam, Bhikshatanam. Bhikshatanam is asking for Bhiksha. They live on Bhiksha. It means they lead a very simple sannyasa life, simple life. Why? For the pursuit of this Jnanam. And Bhiksha, why for Bhiksha? Sharira Sthiti Matra Yuktam. Just for the sake of the maintenance of this Shariram, Bhikshacharyam Charanti. Because they are Jnana Yogi, they are committed to Jnanam. They are not interested in the limited karma pala which the karma gives. Therefore, they have outgrown the desires for gaining the limited results. Therefore, they are free from the Yeshanatrayam and they are committed to Jnanam. Therefore, they have taken to either sannyasa or they are leading the life of karma yoga. So, for them, karma is required. Karma yoga is required. No, because they are sadhana chatushte sampannaha, they are adhikari. Therefore, Dikshacharyam Charanti Sharirasti Matra Yuktam. na tesham, for them, na tesham, na for them, kinchit karyam asti. Na tesham atmajnana nishta vyatirekena anyat karyam asti. For them, anyat karyam, no other karya, no other karma, to be done karma, kartavyam karma, nasti. For whom? For this jnana yogis, for those who are committed to the exclusive pursuit of jnana, which is generally in the form of the sannyasa ashrama, or being in whatever ashrama and reducing the karma, reducing the involvement in the vyavahara, keeping minimum karma, the one who leads the lifestyle of jnana yoga, for them, na tesham anyat karyam asti. For them, there is no other karma to be done. Other than what? Atma jnana nishta vyatirekena. Except Atma jnana nishta, except having nishta, cultivating nishta in Atma jnanam, in Brahma jnanam. Therefore, they have got to do only nididhyasanam. They don't have anything to be done. Tasya karyam na vidyate. Iti evam shrutyartham. Iti evam shrutyartham. This way, itas shrutyartham, shrutehe artham, shrutyartham, the meaning of the shruti. Iha Gita Shastre, in this Gita Shastra, Pratipada Ishitam, desiring to reveal Pratipada Ishitam, desiring to reveal in this Gita Shastra the message, the meaning of the Shruti. Bhagavan Krishna Avishkurvan Aga, revealing, presenting Pratipada Ishitam, desiring to be presented. Avishkurvan Aha, Bhagavan Krishna reveals the Shrutyartham, the meaning of the Shruti. Aha, he tells where in the following shloka he says. So, therefore, the point here is Karma Yoga, should it be this Jagat Pravartitam Chakram, that is Karma Yoga, should it be performed by all or by only by Anatmavida? It should be performed by only by Anatmavida, number one. Answered, and the question is asked and answer is obvious. Not by all. Jnana Yogi doesn't require. Why? Because the second part, Bhagavan Krishna himself says, this Jnana Yogi who are Nivrittamitya Jnanaha, having outgrown from this Jnanam, they are committed to Jnana Nishta. For them, there is Atma Jnana Vitirekana Kinchit Karyam Nasti. Other than the pursuit of this Atma Jnanam, nothing to be there. Therefore, Sarvain Anuvartan Miti, what Bhashyakara asks, he himself, he says, not by Sarvaihi, only by Anatmavida, this Jagat Pravartitam Chakram Anuvartaniyam. Iti he himself says. And also he says, what is the Tatparyam, or what is the teaching of the Shruti is only this Anatmavida have to perform karma, whereas this Jnana Yogi doesn't have to perform karma. It means for Jnanam, karma is not required. Karma has got no role to play in giving Jnanam and therefore moksha. It is very clearly Kashikara, whenever he gets an opportunity, he presents this idea. So here also that idea is there. Jnana yogena eva, jnanena eva, jnanateva kaivalyam iti. Nasti akritaha kritaha. Nasti akritaha kritaha. Moksha is not kritaha. It is not an event to be done, to be achieved at a particular time or place. Therefore, it is not kritaha, it is not done, it is not gained by karma. So, this jnana karma samuchaya also he indirectly dismisses in this Sangati Bhashya. So, Avishkurvan Aga, which shloka? Shloka number 17. Let us read that. Yasvat Maratireva Syat.
Yasvat Maratireva Syat.
Atmatruptascha Manavaha.
Atmatriptascha Manavaha.
आत्मन्येव च सन्तुष्टः
आत्मन्येव च
सन्तुष्टः
सन्तुष्टः
तस्य कार्यं न विद्यते
तस्य कार्यं न विद्यते
तस्य कार्यं न विद्यते. The same thing Bhagavan Krishna, he knows what is going to come. Therefore he say Atma Jnana Nishtam Vyatirekena Anyat Karyam na Vidyate. Kesham, this Jnana Yoginam. Jnana Yogena Sankyanam, the Sankyanam Jnana Yoginam. For this Atma Vidam Karyam na Vidyate. And here he says this, the one who has gained that Jnana Nishta, he has gained a Jnani, both for Jnani as well as Jnana Yogi. Those who have gained the Nishta and those who are practicing the Nishta, Jnana Yogi. For both for them, karma has got nothing to do. So here, in this shloka, Bhagavan Krishna says, a Jnani has nothing to do. Because doing involves some, doing requires some motive, some intention, some palam, something to be achieved. Therefore karma is done. Everybody done like that way. Something you want to gain, therefore you do karma. What does a jnani want? What does he want? Does he want something to be gained for his fulfillment? Already he is fulfilled. Kritakrityaha. Yes, he is gaining, he is enjoying that fulfillment. Therefore, he has got nothing to do, nothing to gain. Therefore, he has got no duty, no karma to be performed. Kartavyam karma nasti. The one who knows Atma, the jnani who knows Aham Brahma Asmi iti, the jnanam is there. Therefore, he is akarta. And also, because he is akarta, he cannot do karma. He cannot do karma, we can say it two ways. One, because he has got jnanam in the form of Aham akarta, Aham abhokta. Because Aham akarta, therefore I cannot do karma. And because this jnanam is there, therefore there is nothing to be gained by him also. He is fulfilled, purnaha. Therefore also no karma to be done. So in both ways. If at all, if a person does, then person must be not a atmavit. So if a person does karma for the gaining of something, then he is not an atmavit. If at all, the person does not for himself also, then he may be doing for lokasangraha. That is higher level. He is doing karma not for himself, for the benefit of the people. If he is not doing for lokasangraha, if he is doing for himself, it means he is not fulfilled. He is not fulfilled, then he is not a jnani. He has not yet attained that jnanam. That is lack is there. So he still has to practice jnana nishta iti. Whereas a jnani, he who is with himself, his swarupa, enjoys his swarupa, is asangaha, therefore he has got nothing to do. He has found a solution for this samsara problem. The samsara is centered on himself. Aham karta bhokta is the problem. Now he has gained the knowledge that Atma as Atma Aham akarta abhokta. Therefore, no dukkam. Iti. Therefore, yaha tu Atmaratihi eva syat Atmatriptaha manavaha Atmani eva santushtaha. All these are different expressions of this, different expressions or words denoting jnani. Atmaratihi. Ratihi, rebel, Rati from the dhatu, Ram dhatu. The word Rama also from Ram dhatu. The one who revels in Atma. Yaha tu atmaratihi syat bhavet. Yaha atmaratihi atmatriptaha. Atmani eva triptaha. Is satisfaction, is contentment only in Atma. Is not contented because of possessions, because of people, or because of situations. Whatever may be, is self-contented, is contented with himself. He may be living under the tree, living a life of Bhikshatanam, but is contented. Atmani eva santushtaha, is pleased with Atma. Means he has got that jnanam, that Atma is Atmanastu Kamaya Sarvam Priyam Bhavati, and Atma is, as we saw in Panchadashi, Paranandaha Priyaswarupaha. Therefore, Tasya Karyam na vidyate. Tasya Kartavyam Karyam na vidyate. He is not Adhikrita Purusha for doing any karma. Therefore, he is released from all activities. Therefore, only he doesn't have to contribute even for this Jagat Pravartitam Chakram. He doesn't have to contribute. Only an Ajnani has to contribute. Ajnani is bound. Ajnani is bound to. He only has to contribute. Jnani doesn't have to contribute because his Jnanam alone is a contribution. His Jnanam alone is a contribution for this Jagat. Because of him, others are benefited. His presence itself is a blessing. Therefore, Tasya Kimapi Kartavyam Karyam na vidyate iti. So therefore, contrasting yaha tu, whereas, why tu in this shloka, yaha tu atmaratihi eva. Previous shloka talked about the person who doesn't follow karma yoga, therefore his jivanam is vyartham and he is a consumer of papam. He only eats papam. Contrasting that, whereas to this person, which is talked about in this shloka as well as the next shloka, to yaha, the one who atmaratihi eva syat, who is reveling in Atma, Atmani ratihi yasya, saha atmaratihi, and who is Atmatriptaha, is satisfied in Atma, is Manavaha Atmatriptaha, Atmaniyeva Santushtaha, Cha. So all these words, the one who revels in himself, who is satisfied with himself, who is contented in Atma himself, Tasya Kimapika Gattavyam Karma na vidyate. So the Ratihi, Triptaha, Santushtaha, all the three words, they convey the same thing. Ratihi, reveling. Triptaha, satisfaction. Santushtaha, that is also Santushtaha, pleased. So here, three words are used. So three words are used. Does the three words mean the same? If three words mean the same, then it may rise to Punarukti dosha. Therefore, here the commentators, they give different meanings for this. Even though the word Rati, Trupta, Santushta means happiness, but we have 3 degrees of happiness we have seen in Tattva Bodha. Priya, Moda, Pramoda. Priya, Moda, Tamoda. The 3 degrees of happiness in the Vyavahara, the 3 degrees of happiness. Experiential happiness. Experiential happiness of Priya, Moda, Pramoda. The same way here also it is used Priya. That Rati indicates Pramoda, Tripti Priya, and Santushta Moda. So, in the Loka, people, they classify the Ananda based on their experiences as Priya Moda, Pramoda. The same thing here, the Jnani also enjoys Priya Moda, Pramoda. What Ananda, yes, Samsari enjoys in the Vyavahara in the Loka, but here also Jnani also enjoys, but it doesn't require any object, any Vishaya. Atma alone is a source of all the 3. It means Atma is Ananda Swarupaha. Ananda Atma. So, what is Priya? Priya in general meaning is happiness which is gained by seeing the object. When you see your beloved, you feel happy. That is Priya. Then you possess the object. By possessing that, you get Moda. And when you enjoy, that gives another another type of happiness, another degree of happiness, that is Pramoda. Therefore, Priya, Moda, Pramoda, the 3 degrees of happiness are there in experiencing an object, a Vishaya. Whereas for this Jnani also, the 3 degrees of happiness not through any Indriya Vishaya. Here the Vishaya is not an object. Vishaya is himself. It doesn't have to gain doesn't have to gain any object for having this 3 degrees of happiness. This happiness is because of Atma, which is not an object, is himself. Therefore, what these 3 degrees of happiness which a sansari enjoys by seeing, by gaining and possessing a sansari gain, that same thing a jnani also gains by knowing himself, is with himself by Atma. Therefore, only 3 words are used: Ratihi, Truptaha, and Santushtaha. Priya, Moda, Pramoda. Therefore, only we say Ananda Atma. It is Ananda. It is Ananda. Ananda is also happiness. That alone is classified into Ratihi, Truptaha, Santushtaha. Even the Jnani, when he enjoys the Vyavahara Vishaya, there also he appreciates only this Atmananda. No object will have Ananda of its own if it is not with Atma. Atmanastu kamai sarvam priyam bhavati. Therefore, every Ananda, Atmananda is there. And it doesn't depend on the object. Is because he is of the Swarupa, of the nature of Ananda. Therefore, every Ananda is Atmananda. Therefore, tasya karyam na vidyate. Iti. Bhashyam to this, we'll see. We'll see that in the next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी।
धन्यवाद गुरुजी।
धन्यवाद जी।
धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद कृष्ण जी।